Hello, my name's Katie, and this is going to be my weight loss journey. So, I started Slimming World in, let me just look. Look in my book. So, I first started on the 6th of February 2019. Today is currently the something of September 2020. So, that's like, I can't do the maths. I should have done the maths already. 19 months, maybe 20 months. And in that time, I have lost. Well, I nearly lost up to 6.5 stone. But currently I've lost 5 stone, 13.5 pounds. Next Wednesday is going to be my first weigh-in at group since lockdown. So in lockdown, I've managed to successfully lose 5 pounds, which is brilliant. I did lose more, however, in August. I may have indulged a little bit. I only say a little bit though. So basically, there was 4 days where I ate things where I basically didn't count the sins, and it wasn't for the whole day. Where like basically I still ate free food. There was just situations. So one of those situations was I cut my leg open whilst I was swimming in the river and had to go to hospital. And my friends picked me up a McDonald's. So that's sort of where that day disappeared to. But I think because so on my whole journey of the last February, March, April, May, June, July, August, 19 months. It is 19 months. So over my whole journey, over the last 19 months, I've had less than this many takeaways. I have been very not takeaway, not. I basically haven't really strayed from the plan. And those 4 days in August were straight from the plan, and honestly, it was not. I did not eat to excess. I just ate, I guess, like other people do when they're like having a day off their regular eating schedule. I don't know, but I gained. Let's have a look. I think 11 pounds in total. Oh, maybe I didn't. I gained 7.5 pounds in total, but I gained the week before that 1.5 pounds. So 9 pounds in total. So 1.5 pounds. I have no idea why I gained that. Just my body doing its thing. So the plan is to try and get to Target for Christmas. That'd be a lovely present to myself. So I thought that I'd start this weight loss journal diary YouTube doings video to basically document my journey and also to try and motivate me to keep going and maybe like push just that a little bit harder than I would if I wasn't doing this. So yeah, that's basically it. As I say, I've lost 5 stone, 13.5 pounds. Hopefully next week at weigh-in, that will be me getting my 6 stone award. Because I haven't actually physically got my 6 stone award yet. So the group that I go to, I say go to, I mean, I lived in Leicester. I now live in Derby. I moved to Derby literally the week before lockdown, but Leicester has been locked down longer than everywhere else. So I'm gonna go to Leicester to my old group next week. I want that group to remain my forever group. I'm happy to go to the group maybe once a month, but I need to find a group around here. So yeah, that's going to be very exciting. Trying to find a new group with people that are lovely. I'm sure I'll find one. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just overthinking. I probably should mention as well, I have an underactive thyroid. I've had an underactive thyroid for maybe 10 years, like to my knowledge. Obviously, I've probably had it longer than that. I would like to blame that for my weight gain, but I think that's probably it's the reason why. Having 4 days off plan, I think that's part of the reason why I gained so much in that time. I also think because I haven't strayed away from the plan, as it were, my body was just like, what is this? What? And I just think maybe because I've essentially always been in a calorie deficit, if you think about it that way, my body's just like didn't know how to deal with that many calories. I don't really know. I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, I just thought I'd say that. And also on beta blockers, apparently, they make it difficult to lose weight. So basically I don't get like the biggest losses. I got big losses to begin with at the start of my journey because obviously I was like 6 stone heavier. But obviously the closer I get, so I've got near enough a stone and a half. I've got 1 stone 8 to go until my goal target. So what's that, like 22 pounds? Yeah, so it's like 22 pounds. So yeah, I'm not too far away, but equally like far enough away. I have always said to myself on the journey, like, if I'm trying my hardest and I try my hardest for say 2 months and there's actually like I'm just like going up and down, and if my body says, okay, yeah, I'm happy here, then I'll just set my target like there. But for now, that isn't happening. I've got my birthday in 4 weeks. I think it's 4 weeks. I think I have 4 weigh-ins until my birthday. I hope if I had a calendar, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. So that's the last one in September. Yeah, 4. I've got 4 weigh-ins. 4 weigh-ins to go until my birthday. So in an ideal world, I'd lose 8 pounds before my birthday, so that then I would have 1 stone to go until target. Although I do imagine that I will put some weight on over my birthday weekend. Definitely planning to have a pizza, and it's not going to be a pizza on a wrap or whatever. I'm not into that. I have done pizzas on homemade dough, like where I've weighed it out and stuff and counted the sins. But yeah, I'm going to be getting a takeaway. There's a lovely new takeaway that's opened up in Barbados that is vegan, so that's quite exciting. I ordered from there in August. That was one of the things I also did for me big weight gain. But I'm sure I'll talk about this in other videos, but I have honestly come a long way to get to a point where it seems silly. I think like, so let me gather my thoughts. So this is my second like proper Slimming World journey. The first one I lost 4 stone and then gained it back and more, and was very much in the like, my heart wasn't in it. I think like I just didn't want it enough. So like I'd still have like a takeaway every week, and I'd basically like lose a pound, and then the week after like gain half a pound, and then like lose a pound, and it was just very like weight loss that was very slow. That took me 2 years to lose 4 stone, and we're in 19 months in, and I've lost, I'm just gonna say 6 stone. I'm half a pound away. But you know, I'm sure I'll lose half a pound in the next week. I'm hoping for £3. So with the fact that I cut my leg open, I've actually been unable to walk. So actually the past 2 weeks I have lost £3, which is brilliant, but that's without any walking. But I've been able to gradually start increasing my walking, so now I'm trying to walk every single day, at least do something. So I'm hoping with the fact that I'm increasing my exercise, that's gonna just like see a bit of a whoosh, a bit of a off the old weight loss. And also because if you do Slimming World, you'll know next week, my first group weigh-in since lockdown, you've got to wear shoes now. I have weighed my shoes, didn't register on the scales, so I'm just thinking that they probably won't add too much. I'm not wearing flip-flops, I'm wearing trainers. I'm not a flip-flop gal, I don't own any. I'm not buying some specifically for the weigh-in process. So yeah, I'm just gonna wear my trainers, and it just doesn't really matter. To be honest, I've experimented within the house on my scales. Like, putting on a jumper and weighing in. I've weighed exactly the same. Like, I think people, including myself, like you think, oh, jumper's gonna add so much. Like, like people take like their Fitbits off and like their glasses off because that's gonna like it all adds up. It honestly, it doesn't add up to half a pound. So my point was with that that hopefully I'm gonna lose at least half a pound for next week. That's the point I'm trying to make. But ideally I'd like at least a pound, just because that would tip me into the next stone bracket as well. But I guess we'll just see what happens. The plan is to stay on plan. As I do, I am going to be drinking on Saturday, which throughout this whole lockdown I've drank like twice. I used to be an every weekend sort of person, so yeah, it's a bit of a change for me. But I'm going to be drinking gin. I'm going to be measuring it out as I go. No problems on that front. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I should initially say in this initial video, but I'm sure if I think of anything, I will add it on. If not, then toodle pip, I guess, for now. My plan is to try and do a video every single week. There might be more than one a week, but I think a video a week at minimum. So make sure that you do the old subscribe malarkey if you want to keep up to date with my journey. If you don't care, that's also fine. I'm going to be doing these videos regardless of whether there's 0 views or like 10 views, so it makes no difference to me. But yeah, I just thought I'd say that as a way to sign off this video, I guess. Bye.